Hello there, Dusty. Thank you so much for choosing me, Law Divination, for clarity on your spiritual journey. Before we get started, I do want to advise you that all decks used today were already pre-shuffled, staged, and charged on my altar prior to your reading. I also give my ancestors and spirit guides full permission to come forward today to intervene, to bring forth the most clear and precise messages for the highest good of all involved. I did go ahead and read through your messages. It looks like you had a few questions in regards to work and finances, as well as your connection with your boyfriend and the future of the relationship. One of your questions was in regards to whether or not you're going to find a new job this year or stay in the current one. You also had a question in regards to will your finances improve this year? Also, you want to know if your boyfriend, and I believe his name is pronounced Koi, you want to know, is this relationship a soulmate twin flame relationship, or what is the soul connection? What is he to you on a soul level? You want to know would the relationship or connection move to the next level? So an engagement, a marriage, a wedding, things of that nature. And you also had questions in regards to your true calling. In regards to that, I will go ahead and pull a life path card for you. However, I do want to advise you that underneath your video link, there will be a numerology breakdown based off of all the numbers that come through in your reading today. I do advise that you read through those because it is your guide's way of communicating more messages to you. Also, underneath the numerology breakdown, there will be a mini esoteric numerology report based off of your personal information. It just gives you more insight into who you are, what you may be experiencing and why. It also gives you more insight into your life path, whether or not you are on the right path or whether you should be doing something differently, okay? So it also gives you insight on your career path, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a life path card for you and let's see what's in store. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue and see what's in store for your relationship, what's on the horizon, and what's to come in regards to career changes and finances as well. Okay, and I am going to pull a clarifier for each spread as well. Just a clarifier, information that may be hidden that needs to be brought to the light, things that I may not be aware of. I'm just asking that it come forth in the clarifier. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your first guided message. So for your Life purpose, you had a mixture of things. So I kind of view this energy as somebody who's like a jack of all trades. So you may have a number of interests. When it comes to your life path, you may not have just one set thing in mind, or you may be seeking a lot of like guidance at this time. So your thoughts could be all over the place because you do have the three of clubs coming in, indicating thoughts and having more than one option. So your life path may not be cut and clear at this time, meaning you have a lot of interest, okay? And I feel like you're definitely thinking about it. You're thinking about how you can reinvent yourself, how you can be innovative, how you can do something new. And I feel like you're looking to expand and grow. And I feel like you have a lot of abilities, a lot of talents that you should hone in on. So it's up to you to clearly decide what it is that you want to do because you have a lot going on here. So travel came up, which is interesting because I do believe that you are a flight attendant. So this shows that your life purpose does involve traveling. So you may want to look into how you can expand on that career path as well. Is there something that you can do while traveling, like start a business on the side? Because if you look at the imagery, it's somebody who's on a computer. They're also at an airport, you know, there's a plane in the background. So I feel like there's something more you can be doing to enhance your earning ability while you're still traveling as well, okay? This will ultimately help your confidence grow. It'll help you be more innovative. It'll help you have a lot more blessings come in for you financially, okay? And you have to do it through your willpower, through your thoughts. So understand that thoughts do become things. We are in the 3 year as well, so things are expanding for you if you're able to put your mind to one thing, okay? You also had animals and flowers come in here. Indicating that you could go into a business where possibly you are catering in some way when it comes to flowers. So you could be looking into becoming like a florist or starting a business where you provide like gifts like flowers to people, or you're able to design something to go in someone's home or at some sort of a ceremony, okay? Animals came in here indicating that you have some sort of connection to like the animal or spiritual realm. So you may want to look out for signs of like an animal totem. This is also like a synchronicity. So if you see a certain color butterfly, or like if a cat or a certain bird crosses your path, that's your guide's way of like kind of communicating with you. I feel like this is advising you to trust your inner guidance. And you may have a connection, like I stated, to animals, or your spirit animal may be trying to communicate with you at this time, like through animal totems. So the same way that we see synchronicities and angel numbers, I feel like there's also that going on right now in your life in regards to an animal, okay? So make sure that you're paying attention to that as well. So moving on in regards to your finances and work life, we're going to go ahead and get into that now. And I'm sorry, your love life. So your first guided message is soulmate. So you want to know what your boyfriend's connection or purpose was in your life. I feel like you definitely are dealing with a soulmate here. I feel like there is a level of understanding and unconditional love between you two. With the Queen of Cups coming in here, you really have a spiritual connection with him. I feel like he understands you and vice versa. You understand him on a deeper level. There's just a level of unconditional love. However, there's a need for you to also be accepting of him and vice versa. He needs to be accepting of you. There's a need for you both to be very patient, kind, and again, just understanding of one another on this path. Because when you're dealing with a soulmate, things are not as they seem, you know, on TV, on YouTube, in Disney movies, on Instagram. We see these soulmate relationships and we think that everything is easy selling, and that's not the case. When it comes to a soulmate, they are here to challenge you in ways. They're here to help you grow spiritually. They're here to help you evolve and vice versa. Soulmates are also here to help you clear out karma and like outdated baggage, or to help reflect to you certain shadow parts of yourself that you would like to keep hidden or that you don't want to acknowledge. So I feel like this individual may be helping you get more so in touch with the deeper parts of yourself or a more emotional side of yourself as well. So with a two of summer, I feel like you have fallen in love with this individual and vice versa. He has fallen in love with you. This is an indicator of a serious commitment coming in. However, things may not be as they seem. Although it looks like you have a good relationship, I feel like there may have been some bumps in the road as well, because to have the two of summer coming up at the beginning of your reading indicates that there may have been something that may have occurred between you two, where he may have asked for your forgiveness or you may have had to ask for his. However, because of the connection that you guys share on a soul level, I feel like you guys were able to forgive one another and come up with some sort of a resolution to whatever the problem may have been. And I feel like you guys are just not giving up. You guys feel like this relationship could be saved or could be healed. With the Jack of Clubs coming in with the Two of Cups, again, this is about an apology. This is about letting bygones be bygones and moving forward, seeing eye to eye, and deciding to move forward with your commitment and growing and learning from this. The Jack of Clubs indicates that there may have been a period of time where he could have been, or you may have been, emotionally detached, or communication may have stopped at some point. He's coming across as somebody who could possibly be younger. If he is not physically younger, this can mean he is mentally, spiritually, or emotionally younger. Whatever the case may be, he's coming across as somebody with darker features, so darker eyes, maybe it's darker skin tone or hair, or he's prone to wearing darker colors. This is somebody who's a big dreamer, who thinks outside the box, who's sincere and hardworking, very clever. This is somebody who also needs adventure, who's very spontaneous, charming, somebody who knows a lot about finances. However, I feel like something about him could have caused you to question his connection, or question your judgment, or question his purpose in your life as well. But this is somebody who I feel like he's like a business individual, like a businessman, or he's working towards certain goals, because this is about somebody who knows how to accumulate wealth, okay? So it's possible that he could have been working a lot, or you could have been working a lot, and this could have caused some sort of breakdown in communication, or some sort of disconnect between you two at one point in time. The clarifier is the Four of Diamonds, indicating that in regards to your home and your finances, I feel like your finances are going to begin to stabilize in some way. However, there's a need for you to take a look at your bank accounts. There's a need for you to get things in order when it comes to your money and your home. I feel like you may be looking into purchasing a new home or a car. However, there's some paperwork that you need to get settled, or some sort of paperwork that you need to pay attention to. There's also a need for you to watch your spending habits, okay? This is about retail therapy. So you may be spending more than what you're bringing in. So there's a need for you to balance that. Fours are also about like hard lessons when it comes to your finances. So there's something that you could have like made a mistake on in regards to like taxes or paperwork that needs some sort of sorting out. You may want to even look into speaking to like a financial advisor who can help you like balance the books. But there's definitely a need for you to make sure you're not just spending to spend, and that you're doing more saving than spending, okay? Or investing. This is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. However, it could be any other sign. The center of your reading, which is the heart of the matter, you have very soon. You have this coupled with the Ace of Winter, the King of Cups, this is the Joker, and this is the card of fate and destiny and karmic reward. The Eight of Cups. And for your clarifier, you have the Three of Diamonds. Okay, so very interesting. So there's a decision that you have to make very soon. This could be in regards to your work and finances, or this could also apply to your relationship as well. And I feel like it has a lot to do with both. Okay, so the universe is basically saying with the very soon card that there's a decision that you have to make. You can't continue to stay in a state of limbo, whether or not you want to move forward, or whether or not you want to stay put and work through something, you have to decide. With the Ace of Winter coming in here, this is about not being deterred by certain challenges along the way. It's important to make sure that you are communicating clearly and accurately, and that you are implementing certain ideas, okay? So I feel like there may be a breakdown in communication when it comes to your love life, okay? This is also a breakdown in communication when it comes to your wants and your needs in regards to your career sector as well. Maybe you're not expressing what it is that you want. So if you want a new beginning, because aces are about new beginnings, you need to make sure that you're speaking that out into the universe, that you are writing down your plans, and that you are taking baby steps towards whatever goals that you have set for yourself, okay? The King of Cups is about someone who's very tolerant, somebody who's very wise, very emotionally secure and balanced. I feel like you may have a hard time at this point in time because this is the heart of the matter. So you may be having a hard time at this point in time communicating with your boyfriend or expressing to him that you want more from this relationship. So you may be thinking, oh, it's time to get engaged, it's time to get married. However, you're not expressing this to him, so he doesn't really know what you want, okay? Also with the King of Cups, this is somebody who may be very secretive or guarded when it comes to their heart or their emotions. I feel like he may also have a hard time expressing to you how he feels or where he's at in regards to the relationship. However, he's someone who does care a lot. But I feel like with the Joker card of Fate and Destiny and Karmic Reward coming in here, there's a lot that you do not know about this individual or that's not being communicated to you at this time. I feel like there's a lot of secrets or underlining agendas between you and this individual. Like you guys are just not on the same page, or maybe you're not heading in the right direction or the same direction right now. So there's a need for you to communicate how you feel or what you truly want, because I feel like your desires may not match up with his. For example, if you are feeling like, you know what, I do want to be in a committed relationship, I do want to be in a marriage, I do want to be proposed to within the next few months, you need to communicate that because he may have other plans, okay? I feel like something's going to come to the forefront. There's going to be some sort of a revelation that comes forward in regards to your boyfriend. This could be very surprising to you. And again, I'm getting that there's going to be like a lot of synchronicities or certain things that align in order to bring this to the forefront. But whatever happens, I feel like it's definitely going to transform your love life, your money, your career. It's just going to awaken you to believing in yourself again or a higher power again. Whatever it is it's going to shock you that much. Spirit is definitely communicating with you. Again, I feel like they may be sending you like certain animal totems. So if you continue to see bluebirds, like blue jays, you need to pay attention to that. You need to look up the spiritual meaning. You need to find out what that means for you, what significance it holds. If you're seeing butterflies all the time, you need to pay attention to that as well, okay? Also, there's a need for you to submit to spirit, because I feel like you may not be like grounded in your spirituality at this time. I just feel like maybe you're more so like up in your head, or you're not really giving that time to your spirituality or your religion. So you're not really praying or like paying attention to things around you. You're just kind of like sitting in your own problems at this time. So they're advising you to submit to spirit and then allow things to unfold. Whatever this is that may happen or come out, it's going to leave you seeking answers, and you're going to be feeling like you're at some sort of an emotional loss with the Eight of Cups. This is about giving up on something, feeling like something's a lost cause, feeling like there's nothing more for you to gain here, and just leaving something behind emotionally. So I feel like these secrets that may come out may really throw you through a loop. I feel like you're going to be faced with a lot of challenges, and you're going to have to decide whether or not you want to stay, whether this is a job, or whether or not you want to walk away, whether this is a relationship or a job, okay? But again, with that Ace of Winter, they're advising you that you shouldn't be deterred by these challenges, that you do have the power to overcome them, okay, if you choose to. So clarifier is a 3 of diamonds, indicating that you need to really make sure that you're putting your all into something, whether this is work or relationship. That you need to make sure that you're putting your all into it. Always make sure that you're doing the best that you can do, and you're being the best that you can be. That way, if something comes back around karmically, you'll be blessed no matter what, because you put your best foot forward, okay? Again, I'm seeing some sort of construction of a home, or investing, or looking to purchase a new home or a car. I feel like if you were to start some sort of a new business on the side, that you will receive a lot of positive feedback. I feel like people will be sharing your information or your ideas online. You should definitely look into some sort of platform on social media, again with a 3 coming through, because I feel like it will bring in a lot of money. And again, with that travel card, I feel like it's something that you should be working on while you're traveling. It's possible that you can look into like starting like a travel vlog, or like a destination website where you maybe be like, what is it called? Like a travel agent almost, like where you give suggestions on the best cities and states to travel to, the best restaurants, things of that nature. This is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. However, it could be any other sign. Moving forward, you have, this could be the one. You have this coupled with the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the 9 of Clubs, the 5 of Pentacles, and for your clarifier, you have the Jack of Spades. So again, with this younger energy coming in here, there's definitely something going on in your relationship, okay? Although you feel like this individual is the one, and vice versa, he may feel like he's the one for you. I feel like there's some sort of a fated change that's going to take place in this relationship. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that you will come out on top, that things are definitely turning in your favor. However, there's some level of emotional detachment going on between you and this individual. With the Justice card coming in here, this indicates an imbalance. So you may be giving more to this individual than he's given to you, or vice versa. Whatever the case may be, there's a decision that has to happen, and somebody needs to be upfront, somebody needs to be honest, and somebody needs to take accountability for their role that they're playing in this relationship. This can indicate that this individual is very jealous, or this person could also be manipulating you in some way. Whatever happens, I feel like this situation, whatever comes to the light, this news that comes out, I don't feel like it's going to be that positive, okay? However, in regards to your finances, I feel like things will start to improve. Although you have like this great soulmate energy here, there's still an underlining factor, an imbalance or an emotional detachment, or some sort of breakdown in communication between you and this person, okay? Also, I can't help but notice that the Wheel of Fortune came in with the 5 of Pentacles as well, and the 9 of Clubs, indicating that there's some sort of loss or slowdown in your finances, and possibly after whatever is revealed comes to the light, things may start to turn around for you financially. I feel like this relationship, which more than likely a lot of soulmates do this, if it's like a lot of karma involved, this indicates that this relationship could also be blocking your blessings. It could be blocking your finances. It could be slowing things down or preventing your blessings from coming in. The 5 of Pentacles is about feeling rejected, or feeling left out in the cold in some way, or experiencing some sort of financial loss. However, after walking away from a situation with somebody who you felt like was the one for you, I feel like things will start to improve for you financially, okay? Your delays will be over. You're going to experience certain unexpected good luck. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of a new, again, I'm seeing new car, new home, new vehicle, travel coming in for you. But I feel like things are very much so delayed at this point in time because of the relationship that you are in. That's not to say that this is a wrong person. I feel like this person is right for you right now. However, just because somebody's a soulmate does not mean that they're the one that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. Okay. It just means that they are the one for this period of time. There's certain soul lessons that you have to gain, certain karma that you guys have to clear out, certain soul contractual agreements that you guys have to complete. And there's something that your soul needs from this person and vice versa. They need from you in order to evolve spiritually. So I feel like this person could be a bit of a manipulator, whether that's financially or emotionally. He's manipulating you in some way. There's some sort of lie here. There's something that's not being said or communicated. There's something about this relationship that's like not in alignment with what you want or where you want to go. So I feel like you could open up to him, and it may leave you feeling rejected, or it may leave you searching for answers. I feel like whatever it is that you are seeking from him, he's not able to give you at this time. Okay. With the 9 of clubs coming in here, I feel like after walking away from this situation that may be affecting you or draining you financially, especially if you're the one always initiating contact, or if you're always the one going to see him, it very well can be affecting your money. I feel like exciting opportunities will start to come in for you. I feel like you'll receive a lot of positive feedback, especially if you do begin some sort of a business where you offer some sort of a service or information. I see you signing some sort of documents, contracts, or papers in regards to a business. So you may even leave your current job, because 10s are new beginnings, 5s are changes. Although it may not seem positive at the time, it is for your highest good, and 9's about completions. So I feel like you could also be walking away from a job that you are no longer emotionally drawn to, and it may result in something new opening up for you. Okay, possibly even starting, like, again, your own business. Okay. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy with the Wheel of Fortune. It could be any sign coming through. So moving on, which is the bottom of your deck, you have children coupled with the Dreamer, as well as the Sun, the 6 of Diamonds, the Knight of Swords, and for your clarifier, you have the King of Hearts. Okay, so yeah, I do see you going in a different direction when it comes to your career path. This is your guide's way of advising you to go after your true purpose, to embrace that, and to go off in a new direction and trust in yourself, in a higher power. This is about going after your dreams, okay? Starting over from ground zero. And again, I feel like you will receive a lot of good fortune, and your finances will turn around after doing so. With children coming in here, coupled with the Sun card, this can indicate something coming out in regards to a child. I don't know if you have a child or children, but I feel like something may be brought to the light about a child or about someone's immature, childish ways. This is about something that was once hidden, coming to the light, realizing the truth of the matter, getting to the heart of the matter, and coming to a point of acceptance. And also, you may be someone's support system. So there may be people around you who depend on you, or you're like a rock for a lot of people around you. With the 6 of Diamonds, this is about having some sort of difficulties when it comes to achieving your ambitions. So understand that when you start off on this new path, I feel like it will bring you a lot of freedom, a lot of joy. I feel like you may even be in the spotlight. However, you will have to overcome certain challenges and hurdles. Whenever it comes to going after a life purpose or a dream of yours, you're always going to run into obstacles. However, you should not let that stop you. You may even come to a period where you feel like all of your hard work's not paying off. However, know that you're just going through a spiritual transformation, and this is part of the process. I feel like you will need to make sure that you're channeling your energy selectively, and that you are taking in all opportunities in regards to business. Okay, I feel like you will be receiving flashes of inspiration. You just need to trust your intuition and take action, and you'll see astonishing results come through in the end. Okay. With the Knight of Swords, again, this is about someone who's very cutting with their words, okay? So this is about harsh communications, somebody who takes you by surprise with some sort of information. Again, this could be in regards to your boyfriend. I feel like there may be some news coming to light about a child or children, or somebody's actions may prove to be very childish or immature. The King of Hearts is somebody who's a storyteller, somebody who makes things up, somebody who could be a bit of a liar, or they over exaggerate things. This is somebody who you thought could have been possibly, the father of your child or children in the future, or a wonderful husband. And I feel like he has those characteristics. However, there's another side to him that you may not be aware of. Okay, so that's very interesting, the messages that are coming through. I feel like this person, it's possible that he could even be telling you certain things that you want to hear, and doing another thing behind your back, okay? Whatever the case may be, I feel like that won't last for long, because the sun always illuminates what's being hidden, okay? That's what's not being shown to you right off the bat. So this is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. However, it could be any other sign. Next, you have deception. You have this coupled with the Ace of Summer, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Hearts, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Hearts. Okay. Very mixed energy. Your entire reading is very much so mixed, and very much so all over the place in a way. A lot of, I don't want to say confusing messages, but I want to say mixed energies and mixed messages. So with that being said, you have deception coming in here, coupled with the Ten of Swords, indicating that someone's mask is going to come off, okay? This could have a lot to do with your relationship. I feel like your boyfriend, you've only seen one side of him. I feel like there's something that's going to come out that's going to feel like the ultimate betrayal. Although I don't see like a third party situation coming in here, I do feel like there's something that's going to really shock you or take you by surprise. Again, this is something that's going to leave you feeling backstabbed, rejected, used, misled, whatever the case may be. It's going to cause, or it may cause, some sort of pain, okay? With the aces coming in here, this is all about what you felt was a wish come true for so long. I feel like you really did have some sort of a faded karmic, destined love situation. This was really a heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul connection or bond with this person. I feel like you and this individual really enjoyed each other's company. I feel like you were really open to this individual, open to a new beginning. However, I feel like something happened between you two. Again, with the aces, it's like an ending here and then a beginning. I feel like there's been cheating, possibly lies, betrayal. You've caught this person in lies before. However, I feel like you are so attached or in love with him. So I feel like you've given him new beginnings, new starts, start after start after start. Okay. This is about a rebirth of a current relationship. I feel, again, it's about endings and beginnings. I feel like your communication could have also been off with this person, but you guys still had like this level of love for one another that kept you together. Either way, the Queen of Swords is about somebody who's cutting through the BS, somebody who's getting to the heart of the matter, somebody who is demanding that the truth be laid out on the table. So whatever it is that he's not being honest about, it will come out, okay? And I feel like you're going to demand that from him if you haven't already. So this is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. However, it could be any other sign. Next, you have Worth Waiting For. You have this coupled with the Prince of Winter, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Spades, the Nine of Rods, and the Two of Diamonds as a clarifier. So with Worth Waiting For, I feel like you are still in this relationship, you're waiting to hear from him, or you're waiting to take things to the next level. Whatever the case may be, I feel like you're very much so patient when it comes to your love for him, okay? With the Knight of Cups, this is somebody who comes in with an offer. However, this is also somebody who's very immature when it comes to their style of love. This is somebody who possibly hasn't had a serious relationship before in the past. So this may be his first serious relationship. However, his ideals surrounding love is very unrealistic, okay? So he may not know how to truly express himself or conduct himself when it comes to a love relationship. This may be like his first go around in a serious relationship, but I do feel like he will come around again with some sort of a love offer. I don't see an engagement or anything like that coming in. I just feel like he's coming in with some sort of an offer or commitment. The Prince of Winter is somebody who's very intellectual, very focused. However, they're very much so impulsive, but they're very much so determined as well to have the outcome that they desire. This is about seeking out intellectual solutions to your problems, having to come up with a decision very quickly because of sudden or unexpected changes in a relationship. With the Two of Spades, this is about a lot of complications or disharmony, somebody refusing to stay on track or refusing to accept some sort of accountability or responsibility for their actions. I feel like you guys may have gone through a lot of delays or frustrations or disappointments together because of somebody's unhonest ways. It could have ended the relationship as well. I just feel like there's a lot of avoidance here or self-denial about the connection that you may share with this individual. Again, I see an ending and a new beginning, but whatever it was, I feel like it's difficult for you to acknowledge that or to separate from him. And to go in a new direction. Understand that this is part of your karma with him. The Nine of Rods is about someone who has barriers up, their walls up. There may be trust issues in the relationship because of something that may have happened in the past. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I just keep getting these mixed messages. It's like you guys love each other, but there's problems, you know. The Two of Diamonds is about balancing your work and home life. Again, a lot of it may be due to you guys not being able to communicate or see each other as much as you want to. I feel like work may keep him busy. Work may keep you busy. You guys are both like trying to juggle your personal lives with your romantic lives, you know, your work life with your romantic life. I feel like somebody's very much so in finances or are the head of like a business. I just see a lot of conversations in regards to money or property, things of that nature. But I feel like you both are kind of burning the candle at both ends. You guys are both trying to maintain or give attention to your romantic relationship as well as your finances at the same time, and it's keeping you both in this state of like almost limbo or always feeling like you can't get ahead. Okay. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. However, it could be any other sign. And moving forward, you guys have getting to know each other, coupled with the Two of Winter, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Diamonds, the King of Swords, and for your clarifier, you have the Six of Hearts. Again, with the karma. So you are dealing with a karmic soulmate, definitely. But understand that not all karma is bad karma. It all serves a purpose. Understand that, again, this is to help you evolve and grow spiritually. So with the Six of Hearts coming in as your clarifier, you're being advised that you get whatever it is that you put in, whether this is in regards to your work or your personal relationships or your romantic relationships. You get whatever it is that you put in. I feel like somebody's past could also be catching up to them. You're being advised to be aware of any jealous people around you. And with that being said, this also indicates some sort of makeup sex. So although you stated that your relationship is like really great, and I do see that the love between you two is really great and it does appear to be unconditional, I still feel like it's not as it seems on the outside, okay? Let's see. Getting to know each other coupled with the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this is about seeing another side of your partner. Things come to light that was once hidden. So I feel like another side of him may be revealed to you, and vice versa. Another side of you may be revealed to him. I feel like you guys are very much so in the beginning stages. So do I see a proposal or a marriage coming in here? No. Do I feel like you believe this is the one and vice versa? He believes you're the one? Yes. Are you guys soulmates, karmic soulmates? Yes. You guys just have a lot to learn from one another. And I feel like you guys will be working towards building something more with one another. But again, I feel like it's too soon to be putting like all of your eggs in one basket. With the Two of Winter coming in here, this is about indecision holding you back. It's time to make a choice and do what's best for you rather than trying to please other people. So you have to ask yourself, why are you working towards marriage? Why are you working towards whatever goals that you have in mind in regards to this relationship? Is it because of this is what you truly desire and want, or is this what society is telling you that you should desire and want? Are you working towards a marriage because you truly desire that partnership, or is it because, again, this is what your family wants or your friends want, or is this what you're seeing on social media, or this is what your friends are doing and your family's doing? You have to decide to do this for you, not for other people. I feel like you are very much so battling between the intellectual and the emotional. So you're going back and forth between what your mind wants or what your heart wants. You need to find balance. There's a lot of imbalance in your entire reading, you know. It's very difficult to figure out exactly what's happening here. It looks very promising on the outside, but then once we start pulling more cards and getting deeper into it, I feel like there's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of breakdown in communication. There's a lot of ups and downs in love and in finances that have to be sorted out. So with the Seven of Diamonds, this is about achieving some sort of financial rewards. You may even need to go back to school or study a new craft or take on some sort of an apprenticeship. But I feel like there's something that you should be learning that's going to help you transform financially. However, sevens are about overcoming major hurdles, okay? Again, I feel like there's good news coming in regards to your finances. I feel like communication between you and your partner may improve as well. This will also increase your energy and your confidence, and I feel like it's going to motivate you to achieve more. The King of Swords is about really analyzing the situation from an honest, intellectual point of view, and not just operating based off of your heart, what your emotions want. You really have to view this almost like an outsider looking in, okay? Again, whatever you put into this will come back to you. The hard work that you're putting in will come back to you karmically, whether that's good karma or negative karma. It's all coming back around full circle, okay? So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And I think I'm going to leave it here for you with it's safe for you to love, calling in your soulmate, giving your relationship a chance, and keeping an open mind. So yeah, I feel like there's some sort of separation going on here. If it hasn't already happened, I feel like it will occur. There's some sort of breakdown in a relationship, which is part of your challenge or your test. Again, that happens a lot when you're dealing with soulmates, especially karmic soulmates, okay? They do challenge you, they do test you. So you're being advised that it is safe for you to love. With the Six of Winter coming in here, this indicates that there are a lot of positive changes on the way, which will be a welcomed relief from troubling times. Again, I see you traveling or relocating. So that could be travel in regards to business or relocating, like doing something completely different, okay? With the Chariot coming in here, this is about moving forward, whether it be in love or in your career. I do see you moving forward. This indicates a lot of success going forward. However, you need to pay attention to the finer details, okay? The Five of Diamonds indicating that you do have the power to assist other people through your spiritual transformation. Understand that this is all part of your karma. You are being tested. There will be challenges ahead. Again, I do see you traveling. I just see traveling a lot in a 5 here. So I feel like you are in the right business, honestly. I feel like travel is a big part of your life purpose. I feel like it's the thing that's going to bring you the most rewards. However, you have to find a way to reinvent yourself, how to add to it. Like I said, maybe look into becoming a travel blogger or creating some sort of website where people can go to get information about traveling to different cities, what activities are available, things of that nature, how to get cheaper tickets, like the tricks of the trade. You should be looking into doing something like that. But you're going to be tested so much to the point where you're going to find your strength through what you thought was like your weaknesses, okay? With the Ace of Swords coming in here, this is about really becoming your authentic self, speaking your mind, doing things that you want to do for you, living your truth, stepping into your power, acknowledging certain parts of yourself that you once like shunned away. I feel like you're really going to be stepping into yourself. And we're going to leave it with the clarifier, which is the Queen of Hearts, indicating unconditional love, having a psychic or like spiritual connection to this individual, him viewing you as a loving mother or a loving wife. And this is also about watching your mood swings as well, because I do feel like 1 minute you can feel one way and the next you can feel another way. That has a lot to do with the Chariot as well, because it's ruled by Cancer, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So that's about, the moon changes phases every single day. So it's about balance, being emotionally and mentally balanced, okay? There's also a need for you to get your finances in order, to balance out your finances. But again, I feel like after a period of hardship, your finances are definitely going to turn in your favor. It's just time for you to reinvent yourself, to do something different, okay? To possibly go in a new direction. You are going through a spiritual transformation. You are completing one phase and you're beginning another. Also, be aware of anybody around you who's jealous or who may be starting drama, possibly an older woman in the workplace who may be gossiping about you or meddling in your business. Make sure that you are keeping your business to yourself. That has a lot to do with you being introverted or going within, disconnecting from the outside world. Yeah, there may be somebody around you who just isn't wishing you well. And I feel like it may be somebody that you communicate with, you talk to, or you express a lot of your personal issues with. Understand that this person is only adding fuel to the fire. They're not really trying to help put it out. So you may have to put an ending to that relationship, okay? So I do not see a proposal or a marriage coming in. I just see a commitment. I see a lot of forgiving and learning from one another. I see a lot of ups and downs. I do see like secrets and things of that nature being revealed. I see a need for you guys to communicate and really open up to one another. But again, I also see that this relationship is too fresh. It's too new. to be putting all of your eggs in one basket. You need to allow things to just unfold, okay? And this is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. However, it could be any other signs. So thank you so much for your love and support. Know that I love you as well. Until next time.